What if I told you that some of the biggest scams in the world aren't hiding in dark alleys, shady deals, or secret schemes? They're sitting right in front of you, disguised as normal. Every single day, we pay into systems, fees, and products that quietly drain our wallets. Yet we barely question them. From sneaky supermarket tricks to billion-dollar corporate strategies, these scams are so normalized that we've all been victims at one point. And the craziest part? Many of us still believe they're just how things are. Let me ask you, have you ever paid for something that later made you think, wait, why does this feel like a scam? Today, we're uncovering 12 scams so normalized that almost everyone just goes along with them. Introduction. Scams don't always come in the form of fraud calls or fake emails. Some of the biggest scams are sitting in plain sight, built into our everyday lives. They're so common, they've become cultural habits. But when you strip away the marketing and the excuses, you start to see them for what they really are. Let's dive into the first one. Scam number 1, shrinkflation. Shrinkflation is when companies quietly reduce the quantity of a product but keep the packaging and the price the same. Your cereal box looks identical, but now it holds fewer ounces. Your chocolate bar hasn't changed in design, but it's a little thinner. And your chips bag, still full of air but with fewer chips. It's a sneaky way to raise prices without you noticing. Instead of charging more outright, they trick you into thinking nothing has changed. Cross-question. Have you noticed your favorite snack feels smaller lately, even though the price tag hasn't moved? Scam number 2, subscription traps. Remember when you could just buy software or music once and own it forever? Today, almost everything runs on a subscription. Streaming, productivity tools, even design apps. If you stop paying, you lose access completely. You don't own anything. You're renting it for life. It's recurring revenue disguised as convenience. The company makes more money long-term, while you're stuck in a cycle. Cross-question. Do you actually own your favorite apps and music? Or are you just renting them without realizing it? Scam number 3, service fees that don't add value. Ever booked a flight or concert ticket online and noticed extra charges magically appear at checkout? Convenience fee, processing fee, service charge. But here's the truth. These fees don't improve your service. They're just extra money in the company's pocket. Airlines, ticketing platforms, hotels, and delivery apps thrive on this hidden markup. Cross-question. Why should you pay extra just to buy something you were already willing to purchase? Scam number 4, extended warranties. At the checkout, the salesperson asks, "Would you like to add an extended warranty for just $59.99? It sounds like a safety net, but most products already come with a manufacturer warranty. And extended warranties often exclude the very problems you might face. Companies know the odds of you ever using that warranty are tiny, so it's pure profit for them. Cross-question. How many times have you actually used one of those expensive warranties you paid for? Scam number 5, credit card reward illusion. Earn points, get cash back, travel for free. Credit cards make it sound like you're winning every time you swipe. But here's the catch. Those rewards pale in comparison to the interest rates, annual fees, and overspending habits they encourage. Banks profit massively, while you chase pennies in return. Cross-question. Do you spend more just because you're chasing points or miles? Scam number 6, bottled water branding. We pay hundreds of times more for bottled water than tap water. And here's the kicker. Many brands are just selling purified tap water with fancy labels. The emotional marketing makes it feel healthier, fresher, or more luxurious. But in reality, it's just water. Cross-question. Are you paying for hydration, or just for the logo on the bottle? Scam number 7, health and wellness buzzwords. The grocery aisle is full of products screaming all natural, organic, low-fat, or gluten-free. But many of these labels are vague, unregulated, or downright misleading. For example, Natural doesn't mean chemical-free, and low-fat often means high in sugar. Cross-question. Have you ever bought something just because the label made it sound healthier, even if you didn't check the ingredients? Scam, Badrin 8. Fast fashion clothing brands pump out trendy styles at dirt-cheap prices, but the quality is intentionally poor. Shirts that fade after 2 washes, shoes that fall apart in a month. It keeps you buying more, feeding an endless cycle. And while it drains your wallet, it also harms the environment. Cross-question. How many times have you replaced clothes that barely lasted a season? Scam number 9. Convenience packaging. Individually wrapped snacks, pre-cut fruit, tiny single-use packs. Sure, it's convenient, but you're paying way more for less food. Plus, the packaging itself costs money, which they pass on to you. Convenience sells, but the hidden cost adds up fast. Cross-question. Do you think convenience is worth paying double, or even triple, for the same product? Scam number 10. Car dealership add-ons. Buying a car is already stressful. Dealerships take advantage by adding overpriced extras, paint protection, fabric coating, unnecessary insurance. These add-ons are pushed at the last minute when you're overwhelmed, making you more likely to agree. Cross-question. Have you ever walked out of a dealership realizing you paid for extras you didn't even need? Scam number 11. Limited time. Sales. Today only. Final chance. While supplies last. Retailers love to create false urgency, but if you check back next week, the limited time sale often repeats. Scarcity tricks you into buying quickly before thinking it through. Cross-question. Have you ever rushed to buy something, only to see the same sale running again later? Scam number 12. Hidden bank and ATM fees. Banks make billions from overdraft charges, ATM fees, and account maintenance costs. Most of the time, customers don't even notice these small amounts piling up. It's money slipping through the cracks, straight into the bank's profits. Cross-question. Do you know how much you were really paying in hidden bank fees every single year? Conclusion. Strong closing. Here's the hard truth. The most powerful scams don't need to hide. They disguise themselves as normal life. From the grocery store to your bank account, they've become so routine we barely question them. But once you start noticing them, you'll never see things the same way again. So let me ask you, which of these scams have you been falling for? And which one shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe for more psychology and lifestyle breakdowns, and share this video with someone who needs to wake up to the truth.